Nothing behaves alone, and there are no isolated problems. In fact, if you're looking at something and you think this is the problem, then you're probably looking at a symptom. Systems thinking is the ability to see the whole system at work, the capacity to see and interpret and intervene in interconnected systems by understanding the patterns, relationships, and the second and third order consequences at play. It's looking beyond the obvious and seeing the connections that, if ignored, could trigger a bigger problem. It is so much easier and neater for people to only engage with the problem that is in front of them. But as a person who is developing leadership and influence for the future, you need to be able to step back and to see the full picture. Most problems are actually outputs of a system. Fixing those outputs or symptoms often strengthens the system that causes them. We reinforce the system by never challenging it, but supporting it by focusing on all the consequences alone. Blame is a signal of poor systems thinking. When we blame individuals or previous leadership or acts of God, none of that helps us to address the system that we're actually dealing with. And we need to shift from who caused this questions and rather to what is producing this questions. That is when we start to develop our capacity for thinking in systems. And that's the only way we have a hope of designing a more preferred future.